Creating a gem is easy and is a great time saver. Where you would begin is in your Gemini app. When you first land on this home page, you're going to want to click on the gem icon. If this gem icon does not appear for you, it just simply means that you've never created a gem. And so you'll just have to come down to the settings and click on gems. Once inside your gems, you're going to click on the Add New Gem. For this example, I'm going to create a marine biology simulator. And so I've already asked Gemini to give me some ideas. And so this is going to become the Marine Eco Crisis Sandbox. Once I create this gem, I'll be sharing it with students to test out different environments where there's an ecosystem crisis related to marine biology. And so in the instructions, I'm going to give it its persona, action, context, and template. And so, like I said, I've already had Gemini create this for me. So I'm just going to copy and paste it. And here we are. The persona is going to be Dr. Marina Vance. She's a senior marine ecologist and conservation advisor. And who the audience is, what some of the restrictions might be, and then the task. And so here's an initial setup. At this point, I can create a default tool. Because I want the students to learn from this, I'm going to change this from no default tool to a guided learning tool. And then as far as the knowledge goes, you can add any documents from your drive that will help support the information, perhaps a rubric, perhaps your syllabus, perhaps a unit from your textbook. Any file can be uploaded here, and even your notebook LMs. Once you've done that, you can test out what will happen if there is a crisis. If I've completed this and I feel good about what's created, I'm going to click the Save button. And now my gem is going to be saved, and I'm going to start the chat. As you notice, it tells you this is the Marine Eco Crisis Sandbox, and it asks me, what do I want to learn? And so in this case, I'll start asking questions. Now, if I was sharing this with students, all I simply have to do is go back into my gems and click the Share button. And once it prepares to share, you want to make sure that the settings are not restricted. You want to make sure that this is linked to our Gulliver Prep students. And then you can copy this link and you can add it to your Google Classroom, or you can add it to your Veracross class webpage. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask ETIS.